Good morning, cyber friends. That's what I should say. Good morning is in order now. This is old Middleman coming back to you from back here in Studio B, and we want to say we give God all the praise and honor and glory as usual. Thank you for the journey. Thank you for another day's journey, folks. And we gonna say good evening to all the cyber friends. You know who you are. Thank God for each and every one of you on this blessed 4th of July. We are here. That's what I'm saying. It's another 4th of July now, people. And America now is 244 years old today. 244 years old. And I will not dare go into this here day talking about celebrating and not remembering the comrades and the men and women that have given and the ultimate sacrifices so that we could have the freedom that we now enjoy. Even though I must say right now, folks, our country is in a kind of a mess right now with all the differences and the division. Everybody divided on one thing or another. It don't make sense. It really just stinks to high heaven. But let me tell y'all something. And I know that it might offend some, but I'm not trying to say it to offend anyone. But if you get offended, I'm sorry. Midi Man, I'm here. This is Deacon E.J. Walker. I'm going to put it down on the real deal. This is Deacon Ernest J. Walker. I got the net name Midi Man by my buddy Hammer Man. Hammer Man is the one who gave me that nickname of Midi Man because I was knowledgeable in the MIDI standards of music. Those of you in music, you should know what I'm talking about. I got that name from Hammer Man. And I'm also Junior Walker. Of the Junior Walker in the Gospel Tritone. That's my gospel group. And now you might see me mention any one of those names on these videos and on the Bible study, what I do on a weekly basis. You might hear me make reference to one of those names, either Deacon Ernest J. Walker or the Midi Man or Junior Walker. But all three of them, you're looking at yours truly. And let me tell y'all something, y'all. Back in the 70s, that was this big drive toward Africa. All of us of color, of skin color, looked like mine. It looked like everybody had got vexed on talking about Africa and wearing the African get-up and wearing the African attire, and everything was about Africa all of a sudden, the motherland. But let me tell y'all something about Midi Man now. Finna make somebody mad. Midi Man is not an African. Midi Man is an American, full-blooded American. Born and bred in the USA, brother. That makes me an American all over the world. Now, I don't know about you, but the people that were going in all this trend in the 70s, wearing the dashikis and the balukas and all that kind of stuff like that, maybe that was fine and that was all right, but everybody, let me tell you something, my brothers and sisters, in case y'all don't know, the real full-blooded African does not look at us as no African. I just want y'all to know that. Even though now you can put on all your get-up, you can put on your hats and your turban and all this stuff around your neck and everything, but that does not make you an African. And if you don't believe me, I wish you would speak to some Africans. I done went to school with Africans. And I know what I'm talking about. They do not look at me as an African no more than I look at an apple and call it an orange. Do you hear what I say? So I'm just saying, Midi Man is a full-blooded American. And a lot of my I call them compadre, have failed by the sword. I'm a veteran, but I didn't fall by the sword. God saw fit to keep me still here. Could have been gone many times, but kept me here. Even through training. It was some stuff that happened to me, y'all, in training. Oh my God, I'm not going to even go that route. But just remember that we've had some to pay the ultimate sacrifice. They lost their lives in the defense of this here country that we call the U.S. of A. And God knows that I'm proud to be an American. It may not be the best right now, but it's the best that I know of. And so I stand with America. No matter which way the ball bounces, I stand with America. Now, go ahead on, y'all, throw your rocks and your bricks. I'm ready for them. I can dodge some of it. Some of it may hit me, but that's all right. I'll still keep going because that's just the kind of person I am. But I'm just letting you know that this is what we should be thinking about on the 4th of July, is the freedom that we have in this country more than any other country of the world. We got freedoms over here that other people that wish in other countries, they wish they had. And here we are over here, we spitting at the flag and talking bad about the government and whatnot and all of that. People, you need to just stop, learn some sense, and just wake up and smell the coffee and stop talking bad about these things because of the fact that, honey, if you was in some of these third world countries, it would, some of them probably perhaps need to go there, that it'll show us and give us an appreciation for what we got over here in the US of A. And I'm going to say it again, God bless the USA. And I'm praying and hoping that our country get it right. I really do. We got a lot of things off base right now. We do. And I'm hoping that we can get it right and come on and get in line with God as we once have. This country was founded on basic Bible principles, y'all. You can look at it in the Constitution. You see the 10 Commandments all in the Constitution. You can see them 10 Commandments there. Most of our laws are based around the 10 Commandments. Those of you that want to see it, you can see it. Those that blind themselves to it won't see it because they don't want to see it. So I'm just saying to all of my cyber friends out there, on this here 4th of July, we want to give you honor on this here day, and we want to say we're going to give God. Let us go back to God and give him the honor on this day. Let us see 244 years. Y'all, this is a young country. This is a young country compared to other countries like China, Russia, and other places. Israel, believe it or not, Israel came into, the Jewish people regained Israel. They regained Jerusalem back in 1948. But honey, Jerusalem belonged to the Israel for over 3,000 years. Ever since the time of David, Jerusalem had belonged to Israel. So it had been a country that long, even though not recognized. And I can't go into that right now. The study is too long. I tried to do a study on that at one time, but I don't know. Somehow the Spirit didn't lead me back to it. But maybe it will now. I'm not for certain. Maybe the Spirit might lead me back to that study. But we got a lot to learn when it comes to the nations that we live in. And we need to know a little something about these nations we live in. In other words, America has always helped every country. We'll go there and tear it up and then help them rebuild it. That's just the way the USA works. But y'all, we've been blessed by God, and we better go back to God. If we turn our backs on God, ain't nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go at all. With that being said, y'all, this is Bitty Man saying again, to all my compadres, all my fellow soldiers, veterans, fallen vets as well, happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. God bless the US of A. Until the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Bitty Man saying peace and good night. Or I should say good morning.